Okay, this will be part two. We came to a Goodman furnace. A lot of you saw the video, I'm sure. And the burner was popping on and off and on and off periodically. And I know what's wrong with it. I know why it's doing it. I don't know why I didn't figure it out while I was here, but I'm gonna go in here and fix it. And a lot of you probably saw the original video to this Goodman furnace that the burner is popping off and on, hitting the pressure switches. And sometimes there's just something about the video that watching it later that really just makes things more clear to you. And when I first looked at that conglomeration right there, I thought, yeah, that's kind of crazy, but just didn't believe it was really hurting nothing. But both of those running traps right there are real easy to bubble back through, you know, real easy to push through, unlike a deeper P-trap. And the furnace was popping off and on a lot when the blower comes on. And then looking at the end of it over here where it's got a cap and flap job, you might can see from here it's got a tall plenum and a narrow plenum. So it's choked down anyway. So it's going to have some high static pressure in that coil, you know, beyond that coil. So that's what's doing it. There ain't no doubt about it. That's what's doing it. So let's fix this thing. As soon as I start working on it, it tries to cycle on. Now that silliness right there is the problem. I'll go ahead and keep the fern co. I'll put a straight piece of pipe. I wish I had another 45 with me, but I don't. Because if I did, I'd just put a 45 right there. All right, we're going to tighten that hanger up before I tighten this Fernco. And I bet you it won't do it no more. All right. Looks like I need to go up there to that next one. Maybe both of those next ones. Okay. We ought to be good. All right, now we got that crap off of there. Let's go ahead and cut it back on. And bet you when it comes on and fan comes on, it's not going to aggravate the pressure switches. I'm going to leave the AC drains as they are. I think that's going to be okay. And I'll show you over here why the static pressure was tougher than it would normally be. You can see they capped and flapped there and there. This probably not hurting anything, but this right here, I'd say that's 3 to 4 inches of the coil blocked off, and it just backed up a little more air pressure. I don't know why that's like that. It's not taped along here. I bet you a bunch of air flies out of that. I feel the pipe real close to each other in there. I think we're okay. Other thing I suspect, and a lot of guys left some comments too after watching it. Another thing we could suspect is there's a limit a lot of times on the actual blower housing. It could be loose or, you know, could be faulty. And when the blower comes on, it, you know, blinks it like that. That's what a lot of guys had said. A couple guys said the board's bad, the board's bad. I just don't believe that. I believe this air was blowing back through and punching on the pressure switches. They're very sensitive. So I really believe this is going to go away. But let's watch it light. Here it comes. We see the glow in there. So here comes the burner, and then when the fan comes on, we'll know. I believe we're going to be okay. Yep, fan came on and the burner did not blink. Normally I would watch that a couple times if it was some other type of repair we made, but this one was as obvious. I mean, it just stood out. I mean, Ray Charles could have seen that, and I came over here and didn't see it. But all of those things adding up, the ill-fitted plenum, the static pressure, the two running traps that aren't really good airlocks anyway, not under pressure. Just got home and watched the video after loading it and said, man, can't believe I left that like that. So anyway, we live and learn, but I'd say this one's fixed. All right, let's go to the next one. Thanks for watching.